Well, fan then, apologies, I'm a couple of minutes late. It's not always easy to switch from one game to the next with only 15 minutes to do it. So apologies about that. But we're here now as the game is underway. We're only 3 minutes in. Both sets of players challenging for it in the middle of the field. Let me just quickly share on the screen team news with you guys. So team news on the screen for you guys now. So there we go, guys. Sorry about that. So as I say, we're off and underway. Paok in possession. I say knock it out wide to that far side. Now Aberdeen trying to challenge to win the ball back. Paok play it out wide to this near side. Now coming forward. As a long crossfield ball out to that far side, taking it to the byline as Paok just managed to keep it in. Aberdeen go across to challenge for the ball. Ball crossed into the box as Aberdeen blasted away out to that far side and it's gone out for a throw in. So Paok with a throw in midway inside the Aberdeen half. Ball comes in. Both sets of players challenging for it. And it's now Aberdeen winning the ball back, racing forward, but fouled. And the referee gives the free kick to Aberdeen. And Stevie saying, hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for being with us, mate. Aberdeen now with the possession as they knock it out wide to this near side and then back to the goalkeeper under pressure. Now ball played out wide to that far side as Aberdeen now try to push up the field. Long ball up the field, trying to get in behind the Paok defence as the goalkeeper intercepts it. And that will be possession back with Paok. And Stevie's saying, come on, Aberdeen. Absolutely, mate. Yep, want all UK clubs to do well in Europe. So let's hope Aberdeen could get a good result tonight. As now Aberdeen kicking the ball long as they intercept it at the back. Now it's blasted out wide to that far side as Paok just allow it to go out of play. And that'll be a throw in for them midway inside their own half. Ball comes in now as they take the throw in quickly. Now playing it along the back line. As Aberdeen come to challenge for it, Paok just play it back to the goalkeeper. As now they try to push forward up the field. Aberdeen coming to press the ball from the front, but Paok just managing to keep it as they play it forward down that far side as Aberdeen challenge to win the ball back and Paok just play it back to their defensive line. 6 minutes gone, guys, still 0-0. And now we've got to play it down on the pitch. Yeah, just Aberdeen player just caught the back of his boot there. So Paok now with the possession, back with the goalkeeper. So goalkeeper just slow. He's slowing the ball pace down here. Trying to draw Aberdeen forwards towards him. As now he places the ball back down on the field, kicks it long down the middle. As Aberdeen intercept it. Now Aberdeen blast it back in the direction it came from. As Aberdeen now in a tussle to win it back. They do win it back and then fouled. And that will be a free kick to Aberdeen. Aberdeen winning the free kick about 25 yards out from goal. Pretty central. Slightly out to that far side. For Aberdeen to take this free kick. Free kick comes in and it's a shot straight towards goal, but it's always rising and goes over the bar. So goal kick to Paok. And Ken, how you doing, mate? Good to have you with us, Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay, mate. Ken saying, "Come on, the Dons." Well said, Ken. Absolutely, mate. Let's hope they can get a good result tonight. Really love to see Aberdeen progress to the next round of the competition. Now Aberdeen with a ball crossed into the box as the goalkeeper intercepts it there. Claims the ball went out of play, but referee not giving it. So Pogue now to play out from the back. So yeah, welcome to the show, Ken. Always good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good day as well. And thank you for dropping back in. I know you was in on the earlier game. So top man, Ken. Now Pogue with the possession in the centre, knocked out wide to that far side as Aberdeen forced to get bodies back behind the ball. Now Pogue playing it out to this near side as they switch the play. So thanks for that, Ken. Proddy, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Proddy saying Aberdeen for the win. Let's hope so, mate. Fingers crossed. Certainly hoping they can get a win tonight. That would be awesome for their potential getting into the next round of the competition. Now Pogue with the possession, knocked out wide to that far side as Aberdeen shift players across. But welcome to the show, Pogue. Proddy. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good day. And thank you for that, Proddy. Ken saying Roma 1 up after 46 seconds. Peach of a goal. Okay, thank you, Ken. Thanks for letting us know, mate. Top stuff, mate. Ken helping out, keeping us informed with other games. Aberdeen now playing it out wide to this near side. Now played forward as the ball challenged and goes out of play on this near side. So it's going to be a throw into Aberdeen, deep inside the Pogue half of the field. So thanks for the update, Ken. Top man, thank you, mate. Jim Cunningham, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan then. Jim saying, hope the sheep get pumped on, mate. Well, you're not a true football fan then, are you, mate? You're not a true football fan. Rivalries is for domestic football, not in Europe. We should want all UK clubs to do well in Europe, especially Scottish clubs, because it helps towards the co-efficiency for Scotland. So really immature comment there from Jim, unfortunately. Pogue now with the possession on this near side. As they play it back into the centre. Now out wide to that far side as Aberdeen come to challenge for the ball, but Pogue managing to keep it as it's played back into the centre. Now they play further up the field as they come into the Aberdeen half, knocking it out wide to this near side. Now come racing down this near side. Ball played into the box. Pogue into the box as they try to get the shot off. Oh, and it just deflects off the post. And Aberdeen managed to clear the lines, knocking it up the field. Now Aberdeen with the ball as the space to run into. Racing on his own towards the box as a foul. The referee's brought it back for something here. I'm not sure what, but it's deflected off the Pogue defender and just caught the hand of the Aberdeen player there. So handball given against Aberdeen as Pogue now play out from the back, playing it out wide to that far side. As now they play it back into the centre. Aberdeen just getting back into defensive formation as Paul push into the Aberdeen half. Now playing it out wide to that far side as they come forward now, working their way towards the edge of the Aberdeen box. Aberdeen challenging for it. Sees Paul play it back to come forward. Now coming towards the byline as the ball crossed in. It's deep. Aberdeen managing to head it out of the box and now clear it up the field. Now Aberdeen trying to pick up the pieces on that far side, but under pressure from Paok, and Paok win the throw-in as the ball goes out of play, taken quickly. Now ball worked out to this near side as Paok cut it back into the centre. Now out to that far side as they try to stretch Aberdeen. Let us know, guys, you got any thoughts on score predictions? Please do drop your thoughts in the chat. Would love to hear how you guys think this one's going to turn out. Paok with the possession now, just on the halfway line as Aberdeen just sitting off at the moment. So Paok play into the centre, now coming forward down the middle. Played forward, Aberdeen challenge for it as the ball deflects away to this near side, but Aberdeen not able to latch onto that as Paok win it back. Aberdeen sitting deep at the moment, very compact as Paok now play it out wide to that far side. Now a ball over the top as he cross it into the box, but Aberdeen read it well and head it out wide to that far side. Now they pick up the possession and are fouled straight away. So free kick to Aberdeen on the far side of the field, deep inside their own half. And don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Please do consider subscribing if you're new to our channel. We're only just getting things going. A lot more to come from Fanden in the future. Ken saying Roma 2-0 up, Lukaku. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Thanks for the update. Paok now with the ball down that far side as it just bounces out of play. And that'll be a goal kick to Paok. So nice one, Ken. Top man. Thank you, mate. Just to let you guys know, Brighton and Ajax still 0-0 in that one. Liverpool are currently 1-1 with Toulouse in Group E in the Europa League. So goals going in around the grounds. Now Aberdeen back with a possession as they kick the ball long up the field. Challenged by both players as Paok intercept it and knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played out wide to that far side by Paok as they come up towards the halfway line. Aberdeen trying to challenge to win it back, but Paok managed to keep it as they just play it across out to this near side. As now they push up the field, coming into the Aberdeen half as they push closer and closer to the Aberdeen box. Aberdeen challenging for it, but Paok play it into the centre now, knocked out wide to that far side. As now the cross comes into the box, it's deep, but it bounces out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Aberdeen. So Rangers getting a 0-0 draw earlier on, guys. They drew 0-0, so they got a point tonight. So Aberdeen can get 3. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field, out wide to that far side as it's headed on, and then Paok knock it back into the direction it came from. Both sets of players now challenging for the ball in the air as it's eventually knocked out on that far side, and that will be a goal kick. Sorry, a throw in. So Aberdeen with a throw in almost on the halfway line. Ball comes in as they play it back to the centre backs just inside their own half. Now played out wide to this near side as Aberdeen chip the ball forward. Now inside the Paok half as Paok trying to challenge for the ball, but Aberdeen managing to keep it as now They knock the ball forward, taking it towards the byline as Paok just intercept it and now knock it back up the field. Aberdeen winning the ball back and playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball out wide to that far side, and it's challenged by both players as it goes out for a throw-in. Ken saying Lukaku. Yeah, I got that, mate. Don't worry, it's easy, mate. Easy mistake to make with these modern phones, mate. You correct your spelling or type the wrong letter. It's easy done, mate. Don't worry, it happens to me all the time on social media. Now Pogue with the possession, played out wide to that far side as they now try to push up the field. Aberdeen staying solid at the moment as they keep it compact just on the edge of their own box. Now Pogue play it back into the centre and out wide to this near side. Played back into the centre as now Aberdeen try to cut out the possession. Ball over the top by Pogue. And now it bounces out, and that'll be a goal kick to Aberdeen. So if you just join us, guys, we're just coming up to 19 and a half minutes gone, and it's currently 0-0. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button and let us know if you've got any score predictions. Would love to hear from you. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Both sets of players challenge for it. Now Aberdeen winning it back in the centre before losing it with some sloppy possession. Now Paul knocking it out wide to this near side as they come forward now, racing towards the Aberdeen box. Aberdeen quickly getting bodies back behind the ball as Paul edged the way closer. Now on this near side, played back into the centre and then across the field out wide to that far side as they come back inside. Now a shot comes in, it's blocked off by Aberdeen, but Paul picking the pieces up just inside the box as they play it out wide to this near side, then cut back inside as Aberdeen just keep themselves compact on the edge of the box. Paul trying to play through it as they play it out wide to this near side, then back inside again. Now out wide to that far side as they now try to get the ball in behind, taking it to the byline. Aberdeen read it really well. And Paul just run the ball out of play. So that's going to be a goal kick to Aberdeen. Vernon, James, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den. Vernon James saying, what's up, guys? I'm good. Thanks for asking, mate. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Welcome to the show. Good to have you with us. I've just seen your second message. So that's actually Kira 236. We know you well, mate. Regular member of the Fan Den community. Good to have you with us, mate. Pogue now racing down that far side as they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in, and Aberdeen just doing enough as they manage to knock it away up the field, and it bounces out on that far side for a throw into Pogue. Pogue taking it quickly. Now played back into the centre. Now ball played back out wide to that far side. So thank you for that, James. Vernon, James, good to have you with us as always, mate. Stevie's saying, hi, Vernon. Welcome to Fan Den. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. And Vernon just saying, it's actually me, Kira236. I broke my phone and got locked out of my account. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Technology can be really annoying sometimes with stuff like that. So, yeah, good to have you with us, mate. At least you've managed to find another way around it. But yeah, I hope you managed to retrieve that because it's not normally annoying when you get locked out your account because you lose stuff along the way. So hopefully you managed to solve that, mate. Thank you, Vernon. James, good to have you with us, mate. It's Kira236, our regular Fan Den member of the Fan Den community. Now Pogue with the possession in the centre. Aberdeen sitting off as Pogue play it out wide to that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the Aberdeen box. Aberdeen just come across to challenge for the ball. Paok trying to work the way through the press as they play it back up the field and then back into the centre under pressure from Aberdeen. Now, the ball crossed into the box and it's intercepted by Aberdeen as they blast it up the field. Paok intercepts it though as the ball initially went to an Aberdeen player, but he couldn't keep it under control. Now Paok with a ball knocked out wide to this near side as they keep the pressure on. Aberdeen struggling to get out their own half at the moment. As now Paok with another long crossfield ball out wide to that far side, but this time it goes straight out of play, and that'll be a throw into Aberdeen. So thank you, Vernon James. Good to have you with us, mate. As always, top man. Kira236. Stevie's saying, oh no, gutted. How are you doing? Nice one, Stevie. Yeah, hopefully Kira is doing good. Oh, throwing comes in from Aberdeen. Ball knocked up the field as Paul picking up the possession. Now Paul with another long crossfield ball out to that far side as the flag goes up. Not sure what he went up for there. The referee, the linesman there putting the flag up pretty sharpish there. Goalkeeper comes across to take the free kick. Ball kicked long up the field as it's a poor one and it goes straight out of play for a goal kick to Paok. Not sure how you pronounce it, if it's Paok or Pogue. I'm saying Pogue, but the commentators are saying Paug. Not sure how you pronounce it exactly. Ball kicked long up the field by the Pogue goalkeeper, and it goes straight to the Aberdeen keeper. Come on, guys, get the ball in play. We're not playing tennis here. Now the ball kicked out wide to this near side by Aberdeen keeper as claims. I'm not sure what the Aberdeen players are claiming for here, whether it's a handball or something, but whatever it is, they've won a free kick for it. So free kick for Aberdeen on this near side. It's good distance from goal, though. It's got to be easy, 40 yards from goal, if not more, out on this near side. So we're not going to get a shot on goal here, but should be able to get a cross into the box from this kind of position. Ball crossed into the box as Aberdeen managed to intercept it, push to the ground there, claims for a foul as the ball deflected out to this near side. Aberdeen coming across to challenge for it, and it's gone out. Now, he did get a shove in the back there. So Paul gets back on the way as it's goal kick for them. Aberdeen pressing from the front well here as Paul tried to play out from the back. Vernon James saying, I'm good. I'm good. I think Aberdeen can get a result today. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear, mate. Thank you for asking as well. Now Paul racing down that far side as the ball just goes out of play, and that's going to be a corner to Paul on that far side. So, yeah, hopefully, Vernon, James, top man, yeah, hopefully, mate. Fingers crossed. Let's hope as many UK clubs as possible tonight can get good results. So, yeah, top man, Vernon James. Let's hope so, mate. So we've got a corner on that far side for Paok. Corner taken short. As Paok now work it into the box, but it's a poor one as it bounces right through the box and out on this near side, goes out for a throw into Aberdeen. Yeah, Paok there trying to be a bit clever with that cross into the box, taking it short, then back out to the player taking the corner. He tried to cross it in, but he messed it right up, and it came out on this near side for a throw in. Aberdeen now take the throw in. Ball with Aberdeen as they knock it up the field under pressure from Paok, and say managed to knock it back in the direction it came from. Ball just in the air at the moment. Both teams challenge for it as Aberdeen managed to head it back to the goalkeeper under pressure there. And that so goalkeeper kicks it long right down the centre. Aberdeen had it on as Paok managed to intercept it, kicking it back towards the Aberdeen goal. Now the goalkeeper again has to intercept it as he plays it out wide to that far side. Now Aberdeen coming forward as they challenged immediately by Paok, but Aberdeen managed to work through the challenge as they keep coming down that far side. Ball crossed into the box. Can they get the shot off here? Just on the edge of the box. As it's paid back out wide to that far side. Aberdeen just knocking it about now on the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away and goes out for a throw in on that far side. So Aberdeen with a throw in about 10 yards from the corner flag on that far side of the field, maybe slightly more. But thanks for that, Bernard James. Good shout, mate. Let's hope so. Ken saying Hinkira. Him Kira. Hi, Kira. Thank you, Ken. Sorry, I'm confused with that, mate. Thank you, Ken. Top man. Thank you, Ken. There, showing the positive vibes. Top stuff, mate. What a guy. So we've got a foul from that throw-in. So Paok now with a goal kick. The referee dismissing the foul. So Paok to play out from the back. Now played out wide to this near side as they knock it up the field under pressure from Aberdeen. They knock it out of play, and that way a throw into Aberdeen as he tried to nick a few yards, and the referee just makes them come back. He's tried to nick half of the field here. Now Aberdeen with a throw in into the centre, knocked out wide to that far side as they come again towards the edge of the Paok box. Oh, what is he doing there? McKenzie just blasted it towards goal, but it was always rising. He didn't even get the shot accurate by accident. It's gone up well over the bar. I think if you'd had 3 goals on top of that, he still wouldn't have scored. Disappointing, but not to worry. Plenty of time to still make the possession count as Aberdeen now win the possession midway in midfield as now it's knocked out wide to this near side. Paok challenging for it as it deflects out for another throw into Aberdeen. And this time it's closer to the corner flag, about 5 yards from the corner flag, maybe slightly less. Nice one, Ken. Ball comes in from the throw-in, headed away by Paok. As they managed to clear it outside their box, knocking it up the field. Aberdeen managing to win the challenge. As Paok tried to challenge and win it back. They do. Aberdeen not giving it up though, as Paok play it forward down this near side. Now coming into the Aberdeen half as they work their way up towards the edge of the box. Aberdeen quickly trying to get bodies back behind the ball as Paok now play it back into the centre. Just knocking it about now as they switch, pass it from the centre and out to this near side and then back again. And now Paok play it out wide to that far side as they try to stretch the Aberdeen formation. Aberdeen reading it well, staying well compact and organised. Wide to this near. Out of play for throwing. Off Vernon, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys, Vernon, James and Ken. Top stuff, guys. You guys are amazing. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you very much. Paok now playing the ball out wide to that far side. Now ball crossed into the box and it's poor one as it's bounced out on this near side and gone out for a throw-in. Not sure if that took a deflection on the way through. So throw into Aberdeen on this near side. So thank you, Vernon James. Top stuff, mate. Amet Siboy. Bing. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Apologies if I'm not. Amet Siboy saying, let's go Aberdeen. Absolutely, yes, mate. Let's hope Aberdeen can get something out of this. Welcome to Football Fan Den. Good to have you with us, mate. As now Paok with the possession, played out wide to that far side. Aberdeen challenged for it, but Paok managed to work their way through the press. Now played into the Aberdeen half as they keep coming, but now Aberdeen have intercepted it. Now Aberdeen playing it long down the field as they tried to get in behind the Paok defence, but Paok just managing to intercept that ball, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the middle as Aberdeen pick up the possession. Now playing it out wide to that far side and then back to their defensive line. And all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the centre as Paok head it back in the direction it came from. Aberdeen winning the ball in the midfield. As now Aberdeen under pressure, but managing to keep the ball as they play it out wide to that far side. Now coming forward as they work their way towards the edge of the Paok box. Paok with defenders coming across to challenge, but Aberdeen trying to work through the press. As now they do play it in behind, taking it to the byline. Can they get the cross in here though? And they forced to play it back up the field, but still on the edge of the box. Now the cross comes in. It's knocked away by Paok. As it's cleared up the field, but Aberdeen managing to intercept it. As claims for a foul there, but Aberdeen managing to keep it. Referee not seeing it. Whatever went there. As Aberdeen now playing it down that far side, but Paok challenging for it. Now Aberdeen managed to retain it and then fouled on the referee. Well, he's got to deal with this now. Yeah, the Paok player booked by the referee. Yeah, they lost the ball. Aberdeen won it back, rode the challenge, and then was fouled. Yeah, it's what you can't do that. Schwab, the player, Paok player, being booked there by the referee. So free kick on the far side for Aberdeen. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be really appreciated. Lets us know you appreciate us doing games for your club. And thank you to you guys that have already hit that like button. Really appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. So Aberdeen now with the free kick out on that far side. It's, I'd say, probably about 30 yards from goal, maybe slightly more. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed on. Paok managed to knock it away. as it's still not clear of the box, just knocked out. But now Paul picking up the pieces outside the box as they try to relieve the pressure, knocking it out wide to that far side. But Aberdeen trying to challenge to win it back as Paul quickly moving up the field, now coming into the Aberdeen box as they try to work through the press. But Aberdeen just doing enough there as the goalkeeper manages to claim the ball in the air. So thank you for that, Amit Siboy, and welcome to Fanden, as I said, mate. Stevie's saying, hi, Amit, welcome to Fanden. Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Stevie. Ball kicked long down the field by the goalkeeper, and it's bounced out on that far side for a throw-in. So throw-in deep inside the Paok half of the field for Paok. So nice one, Stevie. Keep the faith. Saying hopefully Aberdeen win from Dublin, Ireland. Super Celtic FC. Thank you. Keep the faith. Welcome to the show, mate. Welcome to Football Fanden and the Fanden community. Good to have you with us, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Always want UK clubs to do well in Europe. Well, I do anyway, mate. But good to have you with us. So I presume you're a Celtic fan. Awesome, yeah. Celtic putting up a good fight the other night, last night against Atletico Madrid. Just unlucky not to get the 3 points. But Atletico Madrid, not an easy team to play against, even for English Premier League clubs. They struggle with Atletico Madrid. So understandable that Celtic not finding it easy either. As now the throw-in comes in for Aberdeen, knocked towards the edge of the box. Both sets of players challenge for it. As eventually Aberdeen have blasted it behind, and that will be a goal kick to Paok. So yeah, thank you for that. Keep the faith, and welcome to Football Fanden. Great to have you with us, mate. We want all fans of all UK clubs, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and even in the future we may even consider involving Irish football completely, even though I know it's not part of the UK, but you guys are very much part of UK history, at least anyway. So we might be separate countries, but we still have a lot in common, and we love football equally, I think. So yeah, pleasure to have you with us. Keep the faith, top man. Thank you, mate. Welcome to Fanden. Stevie saying, please smash that like button. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, guys, please hit the like button. And Stevie also saying, welcome. Keep the faith. Nice one, Stevie. What a guy. Thank you, mate. Positive vibes from Stevie, as always. So free kick now for Paok in the centre. Ball played forward as Aberdeen challenged for it. Now Paok playing it out wide to that far side as Aberdeen just forced to press the ball as Paok play it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Aberdeen pressing really well on that far side, but not able to win it back. But still at least force Paok to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So yeah, thank you for that, Stevie. Stevie also said, please remember to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new to Fanden. Nice one, Stevie. Yeah, guys, if you could, would be appreciated. So the ball knocked out of play. We're going to have a corner on that far side for Paok. So corner here for Paok on the far side. Corner comes in, headed towards goal, and the goalkeeper makes a good save as it's straight down the middle. So yeah, nice one, Stevie. Now the ball kicked long up the field by the goalkeepers. Paok had it out to that far side, and it just bounces out, and that will be a throw into Aberdeen, midway inside the Paok half of the field. Now the ball played towards the byline as the throwing comes in. Paok challenge for it, win it back. Now they kick the ball long, but Aberdeen had it back in the direction it came from as the ball just loose there. Both sets of players challenging for it as Paok eventually win the possession. Now playing it into the centre circle as now they chip the ball forward, but it's intercepted by Aberdeen as they kick it out wide to that far side. But the loose ball's picked up by Paok as now they come forward. Long crossfield ball out to this near side as they come towards the edge of the Aberdeen box. Played out wide to this near side as Aberdeen quickly shifting players across to press the ball. Paok forced to play it back towards the centre circle. As now it's played out wide again to that far side by Paok. Now ball crossed in and it goes past everybody and bounces out of play for a goal kick to Aberdeen. So, guys, just to let you know, Liverpool are now 3-1 up against Toulouse in Group E of the Europa League. Also, Brighton Hove Albion are currently 1-0 up against Ajax. 44 minutes gone in that one. So, UK clubs are doing well at the moment with the 8 o'clock kickoffs. Rangers also getting a point on the board earlier on as they drew with Sparta Prague. And a good win for Villa away at home, away from home, sorry, at Akmar. Sorry, I had to think about that then, guys. Completely slipped my mind. Now Paok playing it out to that far side. Ball crossed in towards the edge of the box. Now worked out to this near side as a shot comes in. And it's always rising. Goes over the bar. Well, there goes the halftime whistle. No added on time, guys. So halftime, it's finished 0-0. Let's quickly have a look at the halftime match stats. So bear with me a second, guys. I will bring them on the screen. So just bear with me a second. All right, here we go, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to bring it on the screen now so you guys can have a look. Get rid of that. There we go. Should be coming on your screen now, guys. There we go. So don't worry if you can't read it. I'll read it out to you if you're listening in on a small device. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 3 for Aberdeen, 7 for Paok. Shots on target, none for Aberdeen, 2 for Paok. Possession, 30% for Aberdeen, 70% for Paok. Pass accuracy, sorry guys. Sorry guys about that. Passes, 124 for Aberdeen, 293 for Paok. Pass accuracy 70% for Aberdeen, 84% for Paok. Fouls 3 against Aberdeen, 6 against Paok. Yellow cards just the 1 against Paok. And red cards none, thankfully. Offsides just the 1 against Aberdeen. And corners none for Aberdeen, 2 for Paok. So there you go, guys. Please do feel free to drop your comments in the chat, guys. Would love to hear from you. And I'm going to jump at, going to quickly nip off a moment in a second, guys. I'll leave the stream running, but I just need to quickly nip to the toilet for a moment. So let's quickly have a look at the other results. Where are we? Let's quickly run through the halftime results. So at halftime, guys, the results in the Europa League, some of these games obviously kicked off at 5:45 earlier on. So some of them full-time results, some of them still playing. So Full-time results are as follows. Baki Topola 1, SC Freiburg 3. That was earlier kickoff. That's how it finished. Also, Olympiacos 2, West Ham 1. So West Ham losing tonight in their group earlier on. But hopefully they still do enough to qualify. Group B, Marseille 3, AEK Athens 1. That's in Brighton's group, and Brighton currently winning at half-time 1-0 against Ajax. So hopefully they can get the win. Group C, Aris Limassol 0, Real Betis 1, and Sparta Prague 0, Rangers 0. So Rangers managing to get a point away from home. Group D, Rakau Czesowski 1. Apologies, I'm probably not reading that correctly, look, guys. Sporting Lisbon 1. SK Sterngrass 2, Atlanta 2. And Group E, Liverpool 3, Toulouse 1. That's a half-time result. Union Saint Gilloise 0, Lask 1. Also a half-time result. Group F, Panathinaikos 0, Rennes 1. Half-time result. Group G, Roma 2, Slavia Prague 0, as Ken told us earlier. And Sheriff Terapola 0, Seville 1. Half-time as well. Group H, full-time result. Mold 5, Hacken 1. And Bayern Leverkusen 3, Quarabek 1. And Bayern Leverkusen Quarabek game at half-time. Into Europa Conference League, guys. Group A, Klakasvik 3, Olipij. I can't even read that name, but Klasovic winning their game 3-0. I can't even read the other team's name. Apologies, guys. Lille 2, Slovia Bratislava 1. Group B, KA Ghent 5, Bratisped Bradabak 0. Group C, Balkany 1, Astana 2, Dinamo Zagreb 0, Victor Pilsen 0. That is a half-time result. Group D, Lugana 1, Club Brugge 3, and Boda Grimt 1, Besiktas 0. That's a half-time result. Group E, full-time result, AZ Alkmaar 1, Aston Villa 4, and half-time result, Zenit Monster 1, Legia Warsaw 1. In Group F, Fiorentina 3, FK Kukareki 0. Sorry, guys, hope you're having a laugh at me trying to read some of these names. KRC Ghent 0. Venice, what kind of, who thinks up these names? Ferenc Karavic TC 0. Aberdeen 0. Paok 0, as we know right here. And in the other game in the group, guys, Eintracht Frankfurt currently 4-0 up against FHJK Helsinki. So Group H, Fenerbahce winning 3-1 earlier on in their game against Ludogorets Razgrad, and Spartak Timava 0, FC Norderland 1. Apologies, guys. I know I'm not the best at reading out some of these European clubs' names, but I do my best. Hopefully, as we get it's the clubs that you're familiar with in Europe that you get to know easy, and the clubs that you're not as familiar with that seem a bit of a mouthful, don't they, guys? So yeah, apologies there. Vernon James saying, I knew I should have bet Liverpool to score 3, but instead I take Union Saint Gelos. They're losing to some scrubs. Okay, Vernon. Thank you for that, mate. Go with your gut instinct. Always go with your gut instinct. Ken is saying, Man, you got a much needed victory on Tuesday, Derby Day on Sunday. Absolutely, yeah. And a fantastic tribute as well, mate, for Manchester United. So, yeah, they needed it as well, didn't they, in Europe? But still work for them to do to make sure they qualify. But well said, Ken. Thank you for that, mate. Vernon is saying, can I just hope Man United can get a draw from my from any game they play these days. Yeah, well, yeah, it's difficult for Man United fans at the moment in it because they're not playing at their best. But at least they managed to uh, get some wins in the last couple of days. As a tribute to Bobby. Vernon is saying if they win a game nowadays, I'm pleasantly shocked. Okay, fair enough, mate. I've got to laugh at that. Yeah, that um, yeah, I don't, mate. I've been trying to put my finger on what's going on with United for a while, and all I can say is there's players in that dressing room that don't deserve to wear that shirt, if you ask me. But that's keeping it short and sweet. But thank you for that, Vernon. Ken is saying Sheffield United and desperate for points, not forgetting Leon in League One. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, Sheffield United needing to get some points on the board, but also their local rivals as well. Sheffield Wednesday also having a really tough time in the Championship as well. So not good at the moment for the Sheffield clubs, mate. But well said. Thank you, Ken. Hopefully they can get some points on the board. It's still early in the season. But yeah. Sorry, I'm not sure where Leon are. I've not been keeping up with the French league, but hopefully there is a French club challenging PSG in the league. I've not looked at the French league this season yet because, like I say, we're still early in the season, and normally it's predictable reading in the French league. So, yeah, but please tell me, Ken, if you've been watching the French football, please tell me that that at least one club is putting up more of a challenge to PSG. So yeah, right, guys, I'm just going to quickly nip um, to the gents, and I'll be back in a moment or two. So please stick with me and let me know your thoughts on this game or any other games you guys watching, and drop any comments you like. As I keep saying, guys, Fan Den is here for you guys to have your opinions heard. So that's why I do the live stream. So take advantage, guys. Share your thoughts in the chat. Would love to hear from you. I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that, guys. So where was we? Where was we, guys? There we was. Sorry, guys. Just finding reminding myself where I was up to. So yeah, thanks for that, Ken. And Vernon saying Monaco is dominating League One. Are they, mate? Well, I'll have to take a look then. I'll have to take a look. I know PSG normally dominating it, aren't they? Um, so I'll have a quick look now, actually, because like I say, normally the French league is quite predictable, isn't it? Down a quick look now. Uh, yeah, you're right. Well, I'm not sure about dominating, mate, but they're up at the top, aren't they, on 20 points? Nice behind them on 19, and PSG just behind them on 18. So only 2 points between the top three in the French league. But thank you for that, Vernon. Yeah, interesting. Good to see a different team at the top of the French league, though, mate. Definitely. Thank you for that, Vernon James. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I don't really follow the French league too much, to be fair, guys, because it's normally quite predictable, isn't it? So thank you for that, Stevie. Nice one, mate. What a star. Top man, Stevie on it there. Vernon James saying they're close in points, but I watched them play. It's so fluid, and they're leading the league in points. So, can I ask, if you guys been watching French league? Can I ask, has Monaco made some new signings? Because I know, obviously, a while back they were doing really well. They were challenging uh, obviously in the Champions League quite well. And then a lot of European clubs came in for their better players, and they just seemed to drop off, didn't they? So I'm presuming maybe Monaco done some signings. Could you guys let me know, or are they bringing more youth players through? Is that how they're doing it? Are they building a better team through their youth academy? Let me know if you guys been watching a lot of French football. Be interested to know. We'll be covering some French football anyway, because new channel will be starting up. Hopefully soon we'll be getting that going, and then we can cover some games outside of the UK on that other channel. So yeah, players are about to come back out on the field, guys, as hopefully we'll be underway for the second half in a minute or two. But yeah, thank you for that, Vernon. Nice one, mate. Thank you for letting us know. Interesting that. Yeah, I didn't realise that. So it's good to see more competition in the French league, that's for sure. So thank you, Vernon. So you think Brighton can hang on? That's against Ajax. I've actually looked at Ajax. They are actually struggling. I think they're about mid-table in their league, so they're not doing very well at home in the domestic league. So hopefully Brighton can get the win in that. They are 1-0 up at the moment. So players back out on the field. Let's quickly get rid of that, guys. Just bear with me a second as I put the team news back on the screen. Bear with me a second, guys. So Paok get us back underway as they quickly knock the ball out to that far side from the restart. Now Paok with the possession on the halfway line as they switch the play back out wide to that far side. Aberdeen challenging for it. Aberdeen almost winning it back, but then do as Paok unable to get that ball back under control. Now Aberdeen with the possession on that far side. Ball kicked long up the field as they try to push up into the Paok half of the field. Now coming down that far side as Paok just head it out of play, and that'll be a throw in for Aberdeen, deep inside the Paok half of the field. And then James saying they got Boulogne Balogun from Arsenal and Fafana. Ah, right. Yes, I did. I do remember briefly hearing about that. Yeah. Thank you, Vernon. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I did it. I do remember briefly hearing about that, but I didn't when I heard about it, I didn't think much of it, to be honest. So yeah, that's probably how it's gone unnoticed. But thank you, Vernon, top man. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it, mate. I completely forgot about that, to be honest. Yeah, and I do remember, but so much goes on in the transfer window. It's easy to overlook things. But thank you for that, mate. Ken is saying, but they only play 34 league games. But yes, Monaco have got some good players. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, guys, for answering my question. Nice one. Appreciated. Well, let's hope Monaco can put up a stiff challenge against PSG, make that league a bit more competitive. Paok now with the possession. Ball kicked up the field. Aberdeen intercept it as a forward on that far side. And now that'll be a free kick to Aberdeen right out on that far side, midway inside the Paok half of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be really appreciated. And thank you very much to you guys that have hit that like button. Thank you, guys. So we've got this free kick now on the far side for Aberdeen. Can they get a good delivery into the box? Let's hope so. A good time to score a goal. Ball crossed into the box. Headed towards goal, and the goalkeeper's fumbled it, but eventually manages to recover and claim the ball. But good effort there by Aberdeen. Now the ball kicked long up the field. Again, Aberdeen on the end of a foul there. On the should I say on the receiving end of a foul, as the referee just being a bit pedantic here as Aberdeen tried to get the restart going quickly. The referee insisting the ball brought back as he wanted to have a word with one of the Paok players. Now Aberdeen do take the free kick. Ball played back to the goalkeeper as Paok come to press the ball from the front. Now ball kicked long by the goalkeepers. Now Aberdeen playing it in behind. The Paok keeper comes out to intercept it, kicking it back in the direction it came, but Aberdeen picking up the pieces further up the field. Now playing it out wide to this near side as they come towards the Paok box. Paok trying to challenge for the ball, but Aberdeen keeping it. It's now the ball crossed into the box. Can they get the shot? Oh, it's a goal! Oh, beautiful! Aberdeen with a cross into the box, and it's smashed into the back of the net. Aberdeen take the lead. Aberdeen 1, Paok 0. 49 and a half minutes gone. Beautiful goal. And that sees Aberdeen in the lead. Really nice bit of team play there from Aberdeen. Really nice cross. Knocked on, and then the first Aberdeen player in the box just knocked it on, and it was an easy tap in for Aberdeen. And goalkeeper going the wrong way as well. And it's Miovski with the goal for Aberdeen as we're back underway. Paok now playing the ball out wide to that far side from the restart as Aberdeen quickly challenge for it, and it's deflected out for a throw-in on that far side. Vernon saying, let's go. We called for a good result today. Absolutely well said, Vernon. Vernon, well said, mate. Well said. Now ball played down this near side as Aberdeen with the possession. Ball chipped over the top, headed back in the direction as it came from by Paok. Paok now trying to race down this near side as Aberdeen now trying to get bodies back behind the ball as Paok raced towards the Aberdeen box on this near side. Ball cut back as Paok run into traffic there. Aberdeen quickly coming across to defend on this near side. Is now Paok with a crossfield ball out wide to that far side. So thank you for that, Vernon. Yep, well said, mate. Stevie's saying, awesome. Go on, Aberdeen. Thank you, Stevie. Yep. Oh, Paok now with a shot from the edge of the box, but it's always rising and goes over and out. And that'll be a goal kick to Aberdeen. So, yeah, well said, Stevie. So Aberdeen now with the goal kick. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Paok now intercept it, head it back in the direction it came from, as now Paok with the possession in midway inside the Aberdeen half, worked out to that far side as Aberdeen quickly trying to get bodies back behind the ball. Now Paok play it into the centre and then out wide to this near side as Aberdeen now defend it as the ball crossed in and it's blocked off and bounces out behind for a corner on this near side to Paok. Very windy night up there in Aberdeen tonight, guys. Corner comes in. Headed away as Paok pick up the pieces on the edge of the box. Now blasted back in as the goalkeeper comes to gather it. Paok just knocking it wide. I think that's going to be a goal kick. I'm not sure if the referee deem that a foul. The goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Both sets of players challenge for Aberdeen winning it on that far side. Now chipped into the box, but the Paok goalkeeper intercepts that and relieves the pressure for Paok momentarily. Now Paok to play out from the back. Ball knocked out wide to this near side as now they kick the ball long, but it's intercepted by Aberdeen. Aberdeen now coming towards the edge of the box. Can they get the shot off? Ball played out wide under pressure as Aberdeen now do cross the ball into the box, knocked away, but Aberdeen picking it up again as it's played back out wide to that far side. Aberdeen just trying to get across. Cross comes in. Paok held it away and it bounces out on that far side for a throw-in to Aberdeen right next to the corner flag. Aberdeen enjoying a good spell of pressure here. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be really appreciated. Thank you very much if you have already. So throwing on the far side for Aberdeen. Ball comes in. It's long into the box. Knocked down by Aberdeen, but Paok managed to clear the ball. And now Aberdeen picking up the pieces outside the box. It's both sets of players challenge for it on that far side. And gone out for a throw-in to Aberdeen, midway inside the Paok half of the field. Now, long throw into the box for Aberdeen. As they picking it, the pieces inside the box, fouled, but referee not looking as the ball cleared, but Aberdeen played it, pick up the pieces. Now knocked out wide to this near side as Aberdeen trying to take it to the byline under pressure, and the ball deflects out for a throw-in on this near side. Kente working hard, trying to get the cross in, but he just couldn't free himself of the Paok defender. Now the ball thrown into the box, long throw, but the goalkeeper manages to claim the ball and that released the pressure for Paok. Ball thrown out wide to that far side at speed. Now Paok racing up the fielders. It's knocked into the centre. Aberdeen defend it well, though, as they win it back. Now knocking it up the fielders. Paok regain possession, but now the referee's blown the whistle. Paok now with the possession on that far side. And just play it back into the centre now. Aberdeen managing to get back behind the ball. Ball whipped out to this near side for Paok as they come towards the edge of the box, looking for an opportunity, but Aberdeen challenge for it. Now Aberdeen winning it back. Aberdeen racing forward out to this near side now as they try to hit Paok on the counter-attack. Now played forward into the middle as Aberdeen now got in behind. Can they get the shot off? Oh, yes! Aberdeen have scored the second! Fantastic! Beautiful bit of play there from Aberdeen, hitting Paok on the counter-attack. And what a goal! Nice tapping, nothing special, but it doesn't matter about how the goal's scored. All that matters is putting the ball in the back of the net. But the teamwork there from Aberdeen to hit Paok on the counter-attack was absolutely fantastic. And Aberdeen, with the second goal, really watch that, guys, if you see it on the highlights later. They still had a lot of work to do when they got into the box, but he's managed to get it over the top of the keeper, and it's into the back of the net. Aberdeen 2, Paok 0. What a second half start for Aberdeen. Sorry. Charlie Macombe, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Charlie saying, Mon the Dandies. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den and the Fan Den community. Yep, we're certainly hoping for Aberdeen win tonight, mate. And a fantastic second goal there for Aberdeen. So thank you for that, Charlie. And as I say, mate, welcome to Fan Den and the Fan Den community. Top striker T saying stand free. Okay, well, welcome to Football Fan Den, top striker T. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but welcome to the show. Welcome to Fan Den. Good to have you with us, mate. Now Paok with the possession and say play it out wide to that far side. Now long crossfield ball out to this near side as Paok just managed to keep it, but Aberdeen challenging for it. As Paok trying to keep the possession, but Aberdeen have won it back now on this near side. It's now Aberdeen coming racing forward down the middle as they find Paok with limited bodies back behind the ball. Now knocked out wide to that far side. Ball crossed in and Paok just managed to intercept it, knocking it out of play on that far side. So yeah, welcome to Fan Den, top striker T. Apologies, mate. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Stand free. If you want to let us know. Leonelison Silva, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Fan Den UK. Silva saying, Bo Villa Paok. I'm presuming you might be a Paok fan. Well, good to have you with us, mate. Throwing comes in. As it's just headed behind. And I think that's going to be an Aberdeen corner. So, yeah, Aberdeen winning a corner on that far side. So, Leonelson Silva. As I say, mate, welcome to Fan Den. Good to have you with us. Apologies if I'm not reading your name correctly. But thank you for that, mate. Welcome to the show. Stevie's saying, yes, get in. Nice one, Stevie. Corner comes in from Aberdeen. Headed away by Paok. Aberdeen picking up the pieces on the edge of the box, knocking it out to this near side. And it goes out for a Paok throw-in. Nice one, Stevie. Ben and James saying goal. Yeah, nice one, nice one. Vernon, nice one, mate. Now, Paok trying to play up the ball up this near side as Aberdeen come to challenging for it. It's now, they knock it out wide to that far side. Played back into the centre, cut out by Aberdeen. And it's now Paok play it out wide to this near side. Now they play it up the field as they cut it back into the centre. And now play it out wide to that far side as they come towards the edge of the Aberdeen box. Aberdeen, plenty of bodies back behind the ball here as Paul tried to play it through the middle. Aberdeen challenge and win it back. Now Aberdeen trying to play up the other end of the field as now they're forced to play it out wide on that far side under pressure. Now the ball kicked long up into the Paok half of the field as Paok just head it back to the goalkeeper, and that released the pressure for them momentarily. So thank you for that, Vernon. Paul J saying, excellent commentary. Thank you, Paul. Welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Thank you for being with us. Pleasure to have your company. And thank you for the positive comment, mate. Really appreciate it. Top man. Nice of you to say. Thank you, mate. So Paul now with a possession on that far side, played into the centre. As now Aberdeen just getting bodies back behind the ball again as Paul with a long crossfield ball, and they sorry guys, they missed intercepted it, and it bounces out for a throw into Aberdeen on the far side on the halfway line. And now we're about to have, I think, what is going to be a triple substitution for Paok. So Sores coming off, and it's Baba coming on for Paok. Osdua coming on, and it's T. Sinclair coming off. And Samata coming on. Brandon going off. So Paul there with a triple substitution. So thank you, Paul J. Nice one, mate. Nice of you to say. Really appreciate it. And welcome to Fandom UK. Good to have you with us, mate. Thank you for that. Vernon James saying Pack was actually favoured to win today on the betting sites. Right. Thank you, Vernon James. Nice one, mate. Thank you for letting us know. Didn't know that. So thank you for the update, Vernon James. Just goes to show you cannot underestimate Scottish teams. Paul now playing out from the back. So yeah, thank you for that, Vernon. Appreciate letting us know. I didn't know that, mate. Ken is saying fan. Dabby does. Sorry, Ken, I'm not following you there, mate. Fan Dabby does. That's reminding me of Taxi. Don't know if you guys remember that show. Now Vernon. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Paul now with a possession down the middle, knocked out wide to that far side as Aberdeen tried to challenge. Paul coming into the box, but the ball loose there as the Aberdeen goalkeeper manages to reclaim the ball. And that released the pressure for Aberdeen. 65 minutes gone, guys. Aberdeen 2, Paul 0. Ball kicked long up the field as Aberdeen tried to intercept it, but it just bounces out, and that'll be a goal kick to Paul. So yeah, sorry, Ken, I'm not following you there, mate. Kyle is saying, hello, everyone. How's it going? How are you doing, Gaz, mate? How's it going, Kyle? Welcome to the show, mate. I'm doing good, thank you, mate. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, as always. Kyle, hope you're doing okay. You're happy. You got a point out of that game today for Rangers. I think that's a good point away from home and a clean sheet for you guys. So thank you for that, Kyle. Welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. Paul now playing out from the back as Aberdeen pushing players to press the ball from the front, but Paul kicked the ball long up towards the halfway line. It's intercepted by Aberdeen as Aberdeen now with the possession in the centre circle. Played back to the centre backs as Paok come to press the ball. Now the ball kicked long down that far side as Paok intercept it. And now Paok trying to play back up the field as they play it long, but it's again intercepted by Aberdeen on that far side as they now try to play through the press and do. Now chipped forward as Paok got a foot on that, knocking it back in the direction it came from, but eventually it's deflected out on that far side for a throw-in. So, yeah, thank you for that, Kyle. Always good to see you, mate. Thanks for that. Vernon James saying, what's up, Kyle? But thank you, Vernon. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes, as always, from you. Thank you, mate. Aberdeen now with a ball on that far side. As Paul challenged for the ball, but Aberdeen managing to keep it as they kick the ball long, but it's then gone out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in on that far side. So, yeah, nice one, Vernon. Top man. Kyle saying, how's it going, Vernon? Dude, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Kyle. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you. Paok now with the possession on the halfway line. Just knocked back to the centre-backs as Aberdeen just happy to sit off at the moment as Paok play it out wide to that far side. Now coming forward into the Aberdeen half as they work the way down that far side. Aberdeen quickly come across to challenge and press for the ball as Paok forced to play it back up the field and into the centre now as they just chip the ball in behind, but it's a poor one and it goes straight. Oh, they just managed to keep it in there. Goal kick. No, they didn't. Referees brought it back now, and that would be a goal kick to Aberdeen. I thought it was going out of play there, but Paul trying to sneakily there to keep it in. They tried, but not successfully. So looks like we're going to be having an Aberdeen substitution in a moment, guys. Kyle is saying, been busy at work, so ain't been on in a week or so. But if you're new, like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Kyle. What a guy, top man. You guys that are regular members of the fandom community are absolutely awesome. Thank you, Kyle. Really appreciate the positivity. And yeah, no worries, mate. No worries if you're busy. I totally understand that. I always say to you guys, I understand you've got other stuff going on sometimes. So thank you for that, Kyle. Top man. Ball crossed into the box now for Paok. Aberdeen picking it up on that far side. Now playing out wide as they play the ball up towards the halfway line, but it's intercepted by Paok, who now play it back into the centre. Now the ball chipped back out wide to that far side by Paok as they come forward now towards the edge of the Aberdeen box. Ball crossed in, and it's nobody there as it goes out on this near side, and that'll be a throw into Aberdeen deep inside their own half on this near side. So nice one, Kyle. You're a star, mate. Really nice of you to say that, mate. Thank you. Ball kicked up the field as Aberdeen with the throw in. Now the Paul goalkeeper comes out to claim it. Keep the faith saying, well done, Aberdeen. Keep going from Dublin, Ireland. Celtic FC, nice to see. And good luck with the weekend. Thank you. Keep the faith. Thank you, mate. Really appreciated. I'm presuming that might be an indication that you're jumping off. But yeah, thank you. Keep the faith. Nice one, mate. Top man. Nice of you to say. Always love fans that love don't have to like other clubs, but at least show consideration to other clubs. So thank you. Keep the faith. Thank you for dropping in, mate. If you are jumping off, because I'm getting the vibe from your comment there that you might be jumping off. So thank you for coming, getting involved, mate. Enjoy the rest of your week and weekend as well. Hope you guys, hope you have a good weekend as well, mate. Thank you, and stay safe and well. So Paul now with a crossfield ball and they've knocked it out of play on that far side, but that's perfect as Aberdeen waiting to make the substitution. So thank you, keep the faith, take care, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Nice to see you. Kyle is saying, a Celtic good result for them, to be honest. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's not easy to play against real. Atletico Madrid. Sorry, I had to think about that then. So Aberdeen now with a substitution. So yeah, well said, Kyle. So Pulverat coming off for Aberdeen, and it's Hayes coming on. And Leighton Parkson coming on. Barron going off. Clarkson coming on. We're having a triple here. Is it double or triple substitution? Yeah, it's a triple one. Sorry, guys. Tazen coming off and this Bodvik coming on. Ball kicked long by the goalkeepers. Aberdeen head it on. Now Paok latching onto the loose ball as they now race forward down the middle and they come into the box and they managed to score as they work round the goalkeeper. A defensive mistake there by Aberdeen. Sees Paok score. So 72 minutes gone and Paok pull one back. Yeah, it's not the best goal to concede from Aberdeen. Bit disappointing. Let's hope that doesn't deject from their focus. So thanks for that, Kyle. Kyle saying happy enough. Happy enough was the point considering it was away and we were pish, mate. Well, massive respect to you, Kyle. Massive respect. I always love fans that give an honest assessment. You guys that are English that might be listening in, if you're wondering what the word pish is, it's a Scottish slang word, which kind of could be considered as bad language, but it's a bit nicer than bad language. But yeah, at least Kyle's honest. Top man. Love that, mate. Love your honesty. But like you say, mate, you can play bad. It's about getting something out of the game, innit, mate? So thank you for that, Kyle. Massive respect to you there for your honest assessment of your own team. Now, ball knocked out wide to that far side as Paok cross it into the box. Now trying to get the shot off, but Aberdeen just doing enough and Paok deflect the ball behind, and that should be a goal kick to Aberdeen. But yeah, absolutely, Kyle. Grinding out the points and the results away from home, clean sheet, and getting a point. Not a bad result, especially away at Sparta Prague there, an experienced European club. So yeah, thank you for that, Kyle, top man. Charlie Mackenby, how you doing, mate? Charlie Mackenby saying, anyone know where I can watch the game for free? Google it, mate. The best thing to do is just Google it. Um, I'm not watching it for free. I'm actually paying to watch it, mate. So, so yeah, I wouldn't know where you could find it for free. I pay out for a lot of channels, guys, so I can try and give you guys coverage on games that you might not be able to access easily. So I'm sorry, Charlotte. Sorry, I can't tell you, mate. You'll have to Google it as I'm not watching it for free. I'm paying for it. So now the ball with Paok in the centre as now they chip it out wide to this near side. But thank you for that, Charlotte, and welcome to Fanden. Sorry, you have to Google it if you want to watch it, mate. I'm not sure where you can find it for free. Aberdeen now winning the ball back on this near side. Ball chipped up the field as Paok head it back in the direction it came from. Now Aberdeen winning the ball back as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now running forward. A sloppy challenge comes in from Paok. Aberdeen managing to keep the possession as he comes into the box. Paok foul there in the box. Oh, come on, ref. Well, I want to see that again because that definitely looked like a foul. Yeah, it's a foul. Yeah, it's a foul. It's a kick out at the Aberdeen player, and he's got away with it. And the reason is the dramatics because the player going down has chucked his arms out as he's gone down, and I think that's just enough to give the referee the impression that he's diving. But that's why he's got VAR to help him and judge it properly. But he doesn't go to VAR, and now Paok get away with fouling an Aberdeen player in the box. Now Paok to play out from the back. Sorry about that, guys. Stupid advert coming up there. Now ball played out wide to that far side as Paok push up the field. Kyle is saying on your local fire stick, Charlie, haha. Yeah, I got it. Laugh at that. Sorry. Paok now with a possession on that far side as they cut the ball back into the centre. Now Paok played out wide to this near side as they chip the ball into the box, but it's a poor one as it bounces out towards that far side. Aberdeen managing to win it back, now chipping it up the field as Paok regain the possession on that far side. Now it's crossed back in, and this time it goes out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Aberdeen. So thank you for that, Carl. Don't forget, guys, please do it. That thumbs up would be massively appreciated. Lets us know you appreciate us covering games for your club, which will be important in the future because we're still quite a new channel. So we've got a lot of work to do. But in the future, we may be, as we start to introduce other shows into the channel, we might have to be a little bit more selective with which games we cover. And likes from you guys will give us an idea which games you guys appreciate us covering. So now Aberdeen with the possession. Ball played into the centre as Paok win it back. But now the referee's blown for a foul. So Paok with the free kick. On that far side, almost level with the centre circle. But midway between the centre circle and the touch line. So good distance from goal. So sorry, Vernon. Vernon's saying, I'm good. I'm good. I made a couple of dollars today. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. Thank you for that, Vernon. Good to hear, mate. Now, Paul with the free kick. Ball knocked out wide to that far side. If you're just joining us, guys, we're currently on 79 minutes gone, and it's Aberdeen 2, Paok 1. Paok now with a possession on that far side. I'd say just probe the Aberdeen formation, but now the ball over the top as Aberdeen reading that quite well, trying to intercept it, but Paok managing to keep it as they force Paok back up the field, and now Paok play it into the centre, knocking it out wide to this near side. Ball taken to the byline, crossed in, headed towards goal, and the goalkeeper gets down low and makes the save. So thank you for that, Vernon. Don't forget, guys, please do it. That thumbs up, if you could, would be appreciated. Goalkeeper kicking the ball long up the field. Aberdeen now with the possession on that far side as Paul come to challenge for it, and the referee stops the play as the ball goes out of play and the linesman puts the flag up. So throw into Paul. Ball knocked back to the goalkeeper as now they try to play out from the back, switching the play out to this near side as now a long ball up the field trying to get in behind the Aberdeen defence, but Aberdeen really read it well as Paok forced to play it up the field. But now Paok with the ball played out wide to that far side as they now come forward. And the ball played in, attempted to be crossed in, but it's blocked off by Aberdeen and deflects out behind for a corner on that far side to Paok. Kyle's saying that's always nice. Vernon, haha, absolutely well said, Kyle. Thank you, mate. You're right. Yeah, good to hear. Vernon doing well, getting a return. Callum X, ball crossed in from the corner and it's deflected behind and it's gone out for another corner on this near side to Paok. Callum X FTBL, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Then UK. I presume from the red and white spots, you're an Aberdeen fan, a Dons fan, so welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. Now the ball crossed in as Paok knock it away and it's gone out, and that'll be a goal kick to Aberdeen. So just coming up to 82 minutes gone, guys. Still Aberdeen 2, Paok 1. Let's hope Aberdeen can get another goal and kill it off. So thank you for that, Callum X, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate, and welcome to the Fan Den community. Good to have you with us. Kyle saying, let's go, Callum. Haha. Absolutely well said, Kyle. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes from Kyle tonight. So goal kick now for Aberdeen. Ball kick long up the field as it's gone out on that far side, and that'll be a throw into Paok. Now Paok take it quickly, playing it into the centre. Well, thank you for that, Kyle. And Kyle saying, damn, I think that might be conceding the one, but it doesn't matter, mate. It's still in the lead. Let's hope they can keep it going. Now Paok playing it down that far side. It's Aberdeen challenge for it, knocking it up the field. Now Paok picking up the pieces as they come again down that far side, but Aberdeen challenging for it. As they're not letting Paok have it all their own way, and eventually it goes out for a throw-in. And Kyle saying, squeaky bum time now. Come on. Aberdeen, absolutely well said, mate. Well said. Ball crossed in now for Paok. They've scored. Oh. Ball crossed in, and Paok at this near post managed to get the tap in. Well, Paok pulling one back to level it. Still time for Aberdeen to grab a winner, though. Let's hope they can. That's the danger, though, when you sit off and try and absorb the pressure. You invite the pressure. Now Paok with the possession as they come forward down the middle, but foul on the Aberdeen player as Aberdeen now with a free kick taken quickly, knocked out to this near side as Aberdeen now trying to cross the ball, but it's blocked off by Paok. And now Paok winning a free kick on this near side. Coming together. Mackenzie there showing a bit of frustration as he's just having a coming together with one of the Paok players. And now the referee comes across to have a word. Stevie said, please smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to Fan Then. Thank you, Stevie. Yes, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated. Shows us you appreciate us covering your club. Aberdeen now with the ball as they win it back now on that far side, coming into the box. Paok challenged to win it back, but now playing it up the field as Aberdeen managed to win it back just inside the Paok half. Now playing it down that far side, but it's gone out of play, and that'll be a throw into Paok. Now Paok take the throw in quickly, played into the centre. Now knocked out wide to this near side as Paok with the possession. And now Paok play it across the centre circle and out to that far side as Aberdeen just sitting off here. They need to press from the front. Paok coming forward as they edge down the centre of the field. So thank you for that, Stevie. Kyle saying, yep, absolutely, I know, mate. But let's hope Aberdeen can maybe get a bit of luck and find a winner. Paok now with the possession. Ball Played out wide to this near side as then they play it back into the centre. Now knocked out to that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as Paok trying to get the touch on it there, but Aberdeen just managed to win it back. Now blasted up the field out to that far side as both sets of players challenge for it, and Paok knock it out of play for a throw into Aberdeen. Very close to the halfway line, but still inside Aberdeen's half of the field. The Aberdeen manager getting spoken to here by the referee as he's getting quite irate on the touchline. Can't blame him, to be honest. Now the ball knocked up the field from the throw-in as it's both sets of players challenging for it. Now Aberdeen winning the ball back on that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the box, and it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side for Aberdeen. Need a good delivery from this corner. Kyle saying dirty dogs. So corner now for Aberdeen. Come on, make the most of this, please. Come on. Corner comes in. High into the box. Oh, it's cleared off the line. It's cleared off the line. Well, I don't know whether that should be a VAR check for that. Oh, the goalkeeper just got a foot to that, but the ball has deflected out wide to this near side, so no, it's going to be a throw-in to Aberdeen. Long throw comes into the box, headed back in the direction it came from, and it's gone straight out of play. Another long throw comes in. Headed away now, Aberdeen hitting it on the volley. Oh, and it's just wide of the far post. McCarthy just get a really good effort hitting it on the volley, but just couldn't get it on target. Literally inches wide. Now Paok trying to play out from the back as they knock it out wide to that far side. Blasted out of play, and that's going to be a throw into Aberdeen on that far side of the field, just in front of the dugout. Kyle saying momentum will be with Paok now. Come on, Aberdeen, get a grip. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, mate, I've got everything crossed here. Fingers, toes, you name it. I really want to see Aberdeen get into the last 16 of competition. It's long overdue, and really hope they can do it. Now the ball worked down that far side. But you're right, mate. They need to work there, give it everything they've got to try and get something out of this game, and preferably a win. Paok now winning a free kick on that far side as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. And THA N2313 saying fours. Paok, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan. Then I'm presuming you're a Paok fan. Fair enough, mate. 3 minutes added on time, guys. Paok now with the possession, played into the centre. So thank you for that, mate. Welcome to Football Fan then, UK. Paok now with the possession knocked out wide to that far side as Aberdeen trying to challenge for it, but Paok now trying to chip it over the top as Aberdeen come across to challenge for it. And Jordan Smith saying Aberdeen bottle it as usual. Not yet, mate. Not yet. What team do you support, Jordan Smith? Welcome to the show, mate. Welcome to Fan Den. Aberdeen now winning it back as they play it up the centre. Now trying to play it out wide to that far side, but fouled. And now the referee going to book the Paok player here. Yeah, that's a clear and obvious foul, that. So yeah, Jordan, welcome to the show, mate. But I'm with you making a statement like that. I'm curious to know what club you support. But thank you for that. Welcome to Fandom. Kyle saying, I like Paok. Um, I'm nothing against them, mate, but obviously UK clubs come first, in my opinion. Aberdeen now with a free kick long up the field as Aberdeen winning the ball on the edge of the box, deflected away as they take the shot. Now Paok clear the lines as Aberdeen pick it up in the centre circle. Now Aberdeen coming forward, chipping the ball into the box. Can they get this on? It's headed on and just wide. And I think it took a deflection. But yeah, I've nothing against them, mate. Nothing against them. But like I say, wanna always, as far as I'm concerned, I always want to see UK clubs winning in Europe. So thank you for that, Kyle. Kenny's saying 2-goal lead cancelled out. Yes, but as we know, Ken, you're right, mate. 2 goals can sometimes be a dangerous lead, can't it? How many times do we see teams take 2-goal lead and then get pegged back? It happens so often. You need that third goal to kill it off. Paok now with a possession on that far side as they come forward now. We've gone 2.5 minutes of the 3 played, guys. Paok with the possession now. Ball crossed into the box and it's gone straight out on this near side for a throw into Aberdeen. Oh, yeah, thank you for Ken. Ken, you're right, mate. You are right, but it happens a lot in football, doesn't it, mate, to be fair. Kyle saying should do better, Ken. Oh, we're having a penalty check for what? Oh, for crying out loud. Well, this is a disgrace. So now the referee is looking at something to do with a penalty for Paok, but he didn't look at the penalty. Didn't look at the VAR for the other issue up the other end of the field. This is if he gives this now, it's an absolute disgrace. Well, what a disgrace. These referees are an absolute disgrace. How can you check the VAR for one issue and then not check it for another? Well, a penalty has been given against Aberdeen here, but this is an absolute disgrace. This goes to show that referees do not do their job properly. He's been, I am stunned with that because it is on the edge of the box. The Aberdeen player has gone to challenge for the ball. He stood on the Paok player's foot, but it's on the line. It's on the line. It's an absolute disgrace. So penalty here for Paok in the dying seconds of the game. This is an absolute disgrace. Didn't even check for the foul at the other end of the field when Aberdeen were fouled, but now he checks for the ball for the foul. This is a disgrace. I really hope Aberdeen save this. Shocking. Such double standards from these referees. It's a disgrace. And Paok have tapped it into the back of the net. Aberdeen robbed by UEFA. UEFA are an absolute disgrace. What an absolute shocking decision. Well, if you ask me, guys, it's finished. There goes the full-time whistle, but that is daylight robbery. UEFA don't deserve the respect. They do not deserve to be in charge of this game, making decisions like that. How can you check VAR for one penalty shout and not check it for another penalty shout up the other end of the field? This referee has been biased all the way through this game. He's given preferential treatment to Paok on a number of occasions. We saw it in the other game earlier on with Villa. Same thing again. Has UEFA got something against UK clubs or something, or what? Because this is an absolute disgrace. Penalty given in the dying seconds of the game against Aberdeen when the referee on Aberdeen had a genuine penalty claim up the other end of the field that the referee didn't even look at. He just completely dismissed it. Disgrace from UEFA. Well, shocking. Absolutely shocking, guys. I can't believe what I've just seen. Another game influenced by UEFA's poor standard of refereeing. Disgraceful. So, sorry about that, guys. Let's have a quick look at the full-time stats. Shocking decision. Absolute disgrace. UEFA do not deserve to officiate these games. Their referees are incompetent, and there is a question if there's corruption within the UEFA structure, because that is an absolute disgrace. So, guys, let's have a look at the full-time match stats as it's finished. Aberdeen 2, Paok 3. Shots on target 8 for Aberdeen, 12 for Paok. Total shots 8 for Aberdeen, 12 for Paok. Shots on target 3 for Aberdeen, 6 for Paok. Possession 29% for Aberdeen, 71% for Paok. Passes 228 for Aberdeen, 580 for Paok. Pass accuracy 62% for Aberdeen, 83% for Paok. Fouls 8 against Aberdeen, 10 against Paok. Yellow cards 1 for Aberdeen, 2 for Paok. Red cards none. Offsides 4 for Aberdeen, 1 for Paok. And corners 2 for Aberdeen, 5 for Paok. Other results, guys, around the grounds. Baki Topola 1, FC Freiburg 3 in Group A. Olympiacos 2, West Ham 1. Group B, Marseille 3, AEK Athens 1. Brighton Hove Albion 2, Ajax 0. Group C, Aris Limassol 0, Real Betis 1, and Sparta Prague 0, Rangers 0. Group D, Rakow Chisowski 1, Sporting Lisbon 1, SK Sterngrass 2, Atlanta 2. In Group E, Liverpool 5, Toulouse 1, Union Saint-Gilloise 2, Lask 1. Group F, Panathinaikos 1, Rennes 2. That game is still playing. Group G, Roma 2, Slavia Prague 0, and Sheriff Tiraspol 1, Seville Civet 1. Group H, Mold 5, Hakin 1, and Bayer Leverkusen 5, Quarabek 1. Into Europa Conference League, Group A, Klaksvik 3, Olimpijak Lubac 0, Lille 2, Slavia Bratislava 1. Group B, KA Ghent 5, Bradibat 0, Balik. Group C, Balkri 1, Astona 2, and Dimo Zagreb 0, Victoria Pilsen 1. Group D, Lugana 1, Club Brugge 3, and Body Glimps 3, Besiktas 1. Group E, AZ Akmar. Well, we're not even going to read out that result, guys. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking of this one. AZ Akmar 1, Aston Villa 4. and Zenit Monster 1, Legia Warsaw 2. Group F, Fiorentina 6, FK Kukarec 0, and KRC Genk 0. I can't even read that name. Freneviska 0. Group G, Aberdeen, as we know, being robbed by UEFA. Eintracht Frankfurt 6, HJK Helsinki 0. Group H, Fenerbahce 3, Ludogorets Razgrad 1, and Spartak Tivats 0, SC Norderland 2. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around all the games tonight in European competition. And now let's come back to your comments, guys, and see what you guys are saying in the chat. Kyle saying, should do better, Ken. Yeah, but robbed by the referee tonight, mate. Robbed by the referee. Absolute disgrace from UEFA. Jordan Smith saying, knew it would happen. Allergic to winning games. Allergic to winning games. Sorry. Well, I think Aberdeen were robbed, mate. I really do. Wait till you see the highlights of that game. They were robbed. No question about it. Complete discrimination by UEFA. Incompetence. Just total incompetence by a UEFA referee to not referee the game fair and square. You can't give a decision one end of the field when you didn't look at a decision at the other end of the field. Absolute disgrace by UEFA. Absolute disgrace. But thank you for that, Jordan Smith. THA N21313 saying Pakora. Okay, mate. Well, I think you're Paok fan, so thank you for that, THA. Nothing against you guys, mate, but we want officials in the UEFA structure being totally neutral, not biased. Kyle is saying they just need to pretend it's Rangers they're playing. I like that, yeah. Yeah, that's a good strategy, Kyle. I like that. Kyle saying, oof. Different. Kyle saying, only time they turn up is these Rangers. Face green, smiling. Well, that's an interesting theory, Kyle. Maybe something in that, mate. Some logic in that. Thank you for that, Kyle. Jordan Smith saying, horrible European campaign. Nothing new for Scottish clubs in Europe. Yeah, well, obviously, I'm not going to criticise Aberdeen on a night like this because I do think they were robbed. I do think they should have at least got a point out of that game, guys, if not more. Because if that penalty decision had been looked at the other end of the field, it was no question. It was a foul. He kicked him in the shin. And then you got, how can you, if you look at that first challenge, yeah, up the other end of the field that he didn't give, that he didn't even look at, there was a clear kick in the leg from the Paok player into the Aberdeen player, kicked him in the shin, and the Aberdeen player went down theatrically, so the referee waved it away. But then at the other end of the field, just because a player stands on the toes of the player, and bear in mind, guys, when players are putting in challenges, that is going to happen. You're going to have players standing on each other's toes occasionally, but yet he gives that and goes and looks at it and uses VAR. What is the point in having VAR if the referees don't use it on every occasion when there's a questionable challenge in the box? It's an absolute disgrace by UEFA, and there's no excuse for it. No excuse for it whatsoever. So thank you, Jordan Smith. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, mate. You're entitled to your opinion. But on this occasion, mate, I think Aberdeen were robbed. But thank you for that, Jordan Smith. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, mate. Jordan Smith also saying, I support Aberdeen. Haha. Oh, okay. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Well, maybe I was a bit more positive about your club tonight than you was then, maybe. I don't know. But Ken is saying, Nodo, think the standard of SPL teams have diminished over the years, other than Rangers appearance in the final in the van and in the final under Van Bronckhorst, I think that's meant to say. Yeah, well, to be fair, mate, I think if let's be honest, if Scottish clubs are not doing well in Europe, you've got to blame you've got to blame the SPFL. You know, SPFL are not exactly attracting the best sponsorship. And if you guys are aware, the Cinch sponsorship that you guys have got for the Scottish Premiership, did you know that that's supposed to be 5 years long and Cinch have cancelled it? So at the end of this season, you're going to have a new sponsor. Why? Because Cinch have cancelled it. Why is that? Why would a big company like Cinch, do a deal with the SPFL and then cancel it with 2 years to go? Ask yourself that question, guys, because there's something not right about that. So for me, yes, Aberdeen and other Scottish clubs can take some criticism that they're not doing well in Europe, but at the end of the day, I think the majority of the criticism needs to be directed at these people that are running the SPFL, because are they getting good investment into Scottish football for Scottish football to close the gap? No, are they? Every other league in Europe is getting investment. All the top leagues in Europe getting investment, increasing their revenue, increasing their appeal and their advertising revenue, and yet the SPFL are losing advertising revenue. So that tells you all you need to know, guys. Cinch are cancelling their sponsorship at the end of this season. Why would a big company do that? They're not cancelling the sponsorship with other clubs in England. So why would they cancel their sponsorship in Scotland? The big questions need to be asked about the SPFL. It's okay, fans saying, oh, well, Aberdeen bottled it, this, that, and the other. Why are Scottish clubs bottling it in Europe? If you guys want to call it bottling, I don't call it bottling. I call it a lack of investment into those Scottish clubs to help them progress in Europe. And that comes from the incompetence of the people running the SPFL that are doing a really poor job of getting investment from outside Scotland so that the Scottish clubs can generate better income within the Scottish League to help them have better money in the transfer window to compete better for players and young players coming through academies. It's as simple as that, in my opinion. Guys, you can all call out clubs like Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibs, saying they bottle it in Europe. But the reality is the SPFL are not backing Scottish clubs. They are not getting investment to help Scottish clubs close the gap on all the top European clubs to be better competitive in European football. That's my opinion. You guys are entitled to a different opinion. But in my opinion, the big questions need to be asked about the SPFL, not about individual clubs in Scotland, unless, with certain exceptions, maybe you could ask questions about Celtic because of obviously the fact that they have been so dominant in Scottish football, and yet they're so dominant in Europe and so dominant in Scotland and struggle in Europe. So, you know, I like I say, for me, guys, the bigger picture is the SPFL. It's nothing to do with individual clubs. It's the SPFL. THA is saying we are the leaders of the group. Yeah, but you won, mate. You won by a dodgy decision by the referee, so I'm not going to entertain that. Kyle saying, nice, THA. Yeah, it's not really bragging rights when you're bragging when you win a game by a dodgy decision by a referee. So, yeah, Ken saying 3 more matches to go. Absolutely well said, Ken. Yeah, well pointed out, mate. Let's hope Aberdeen can pull some miracle out the bag. Let's hope that result gets them angry. Let's hope it gets them angry and really gives them some serious momentum going into the next 3 games, and they have a point to prove. But yeah, well said, Ken. Thank you, mate. Kyle saying, what's going on here? Nothing, Kyle, just probably me getting a bit irate, if that's what you mean, with the game. Yeah, the referee, an absolute disgrace, an absolute disgrace. And I will be leaving a comment on UEFA's Instagram account, because they have an exclusive UEFA account on Instagram, and I'm going to be leaving a comment on there later, just expressing that I think they're an absolute disgrace, because they are an absolute disgrace. But thank you for that, Kyle. Paul J saying there is cheating going on in against Scottish clubs in Europe. Well, you could be right, Paul. I've certainly seen some evidence of it tonight. This referee was certainly giving some decisions Pog's way that he shouldn't have been. But yeah, I'm frustrated, mate. I'm really frustrated with what I've just witnessed. I am really frustrated. But thank you for that, Paul J. as Ken rightly pointed out, still 3 games to go, mate. Let's hope you guys can really, really stick it to UEFA and get some points on the board and possibly progress to the last 16, because I think you guys were robbed tonight. I really do. Kyle saying total injustice. Yep, well said, Kyle. Absolutely well said, mate. Definitely agree with that 100%. Disgraceful from UEFA. If they can't officiate games fair and square, then they shouldn't be in charge of European football. It's as simple as that. But thank you, Kyle. Jordan Smith saying, not surprised. Well, yeah, I'm not normally, like I said, I'm just disgusted, mate. I'm just disgusted with what I've just seen. An absolute disgrace. But thank you, Jordan Smith. Kyle saying dodgy calls in the last game to V's Paok. I can't remember the details of that. I think I did watch that game. I can't remember. We may have even streamed it. I think we did stream it, actually. But thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I can't remember that too well. But thank you, Kyle. Yeah, good point, mate. I'd have to look back at it, to be fair. TH8 saying goal. Thank you, mate. Vernon James saying, bro, I don't know if you remember the conversation we had a while back, but I have been saying the corruption by refs is ridiculous. I'm very much aware of it, mate. I'm very much aware of it. Vernon James, yeah, I'm aware of it, mate. A lot of fans coming at me telling me about this. They feel that the referee standards is inadequate, but that's what Fanden's for, guys. The more fans come to Fanden and the more we get a fan community going, then the more I can start sending emails and questioning FA, the SPFL, and UEFA about their conduct and how they are managing games. But I need fans behind the channel. The power of fans coming together will allow me to do that, and I intend to do it, guys, because it's an absolute disgrace. The game belongs to fans. It doesn't belong to UEFA. It doesn't belong to the FA. It doesn't belong to the SPFL. It belongs to you guys. You guys don't go to games, then football is over. There is no millions of pounds to spend. The Sky Sports that pumps millions of pounds claim that they're making the biggest investment in football. They don't make the biggest investment in football, because where are they getting that money in the first place? They're getting it from you guys playing for packages, playing for TV packages. So Sky making out that they're the big we provide all the money and all the investment into football. No, they don't, because they get it from you guys. So, yeah. Thank you, Vernon. You're absolutely right to point it out. Mate, I'm so annoyed with what I've just witnessed. I really am. Ifamiask saying Paok. I don't know what that says, but thank you for that, mate. Understandable you guys are happy, but bragging about winning a game when you get a dodgy decision like that, it's not exactly classy, is it? Kyle saying, yeah, man, refs are dodgy as I think and thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I think I know what he's getting at there. Kent is saying thanks for the stream and good night to all at Fanden. Thank you, Ken. As always, mate, thank you for your company and conversation. Always a pleasure having you involved. Look after yourself, Ken. Take care, mate. Enjoy what's left of your evening. Stay safe and well. And absolutely top man, Ken. What a star. Positive vibes there from Ken. Nice one, mate. Thank you, Ken. Take care, mate. Stay safe and well. Kyle saying later, Ken. Take it easy, dude. Nice one, Kyle. Awesome. Top stuff. You guys are amazing. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you. Kyle saying, cheers, guys. Have a good one. And of course, Stevie and Vernon. Cheers, lads. Thank you, Kyle. Absolute pleasure, as always, having you involved, mate. Look after yourself. Thank you for dropping in and loving the positive vibes from you tonight, mate. Absolutely class, especially considering, obviously, Aberdeen could be considered one of your local rivals. But I love the fact that you take the rivalry hat off when it comes to European football. So massive respect to you, Kyle. Loads of time for the rivalry in domestic football. But when it comes to Europe, we should all get behind UK clubs. And I love that about you, Kyle. Top man. Thank you, mate. Take care. Enjoy what's left of your evening. Stay safe and well. And hopefully see you again soon, Kyle. Enjoy what's left of your evening, mate. And look forward to enjoying more conversation with you in future streams as well. And that also applies to Ken Fish and also Vernon James as well. You guys with coming with some great conversation sometimes and comments. Kyle is saying, totally agree with what you're saying, Gaz, 100%. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, mate. Nice of you to say. Really appreciate that. Like I say, mate, I care about football, guys. I love football. I love the game of football. And I think that it's about time that fans started to make a statement to claim the game back. It belongs to us. It doesn't belong to UEFA. It doesn't belong to the SPFL. It doesn't belong to the English FA, and it doesn't belong to FIFA. It belongs to fans. It's fans that pump the millions of pounds into the game. So as much as big media companies want to take claim and credit for pumping millions of pounds into football, they're lying. It's a deception because it's you guys paying them for their coverage of the game that gives them that money to pump into football. So at the end of the day, when you trace the money, it always comes back to fans. So thank you, Kyle. Enjoy what's left of your evening. I'm going to wrap it up now, guys, as I've done a double stream tonight. Obviously doing the Villa game earlier, and I've also been at work today as well. So as you guys can understand, I want to jump off and go and have an hour with my lovely missus, who's always massively supportive to the Van Den project and what we're trying to do here. So I want to go and spend a little bit of time with Mrs. Gaz. And thank you to all you guys that come and got involved tonight. Really appreciate your positive conversation and your company. I'm really gutted for you guys that are Aberdeen fans because I feel you guys were robbed tonight. You should have at least got a point out of that game. And it's a disgrace that UEFA looked at that decision at the end, but didn't look at the decision up the other end of the field. Shocking from what is supposed to be a competent football organisation that we entrust to manage the game on our behalf properly. And tonight they didn't. So thank you, guys. I've loved all your positive comments and positive vibes. Really appreciate it. Thank you to you guys that have been listening in the background. Really hope you enjoyed the show. As I say, I'm done best with a commentary I can. I'm not the perfect article. I've not been trained by any media companies. I'm learning to do this myself on behalf of you guys. So thank you to all you guys. Take care. Look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and well. And I hope to see you guys again on future streams. But for me, for now, that's it. Take care. All the best.